We know that people who think that way about Faifre often are able to play around his playstyle pretty well.
That's a really good observation,
yeah.
That's really good, actually. I think you're absolutely right. If Izaw can sort of compartmentalize that knowledge he has of the game and that long time experience he has of analyzing in a short enough time, he could really be troublesome for Faifre. But we did hear him say also that Joker can be a big problem, especially with the gun usage, and I think that's where Faifre really shines with his Joker.
For sure. This DLC showdown, if you will, it's definitely going to be interesting. This is one of those times to see a new guard type player, and we have a very... I haven't even played actively in Sweden in Ultimate. Is Izaw has only been ranked in Smash 4 when he was number 2, and still actively playing in the US in Smash Ultimate, I believe.
Right. And who was number 1 back then? Do you know?
I'm actually unsure.
We need our Swede back. Where's Toby? We need the Swedes.
Yeah, Toby would know. Oh, the footstool. He's moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's what he talked about. If you were here earlier, you heard Izaw talk exactly about that. Those moves that send him at that angle where it's just a checkmate.
Yeah.
I think the only thing he could kind of have done there was try to hit the down B right when Faifre was trying to hit him to do the switch, but hard to time and risky too. So an early lead here for Faifre, but a lot of percent. And Pyra definitely a character who can just kill you out of the blue.
Yeah, for sure. We saw that against Marwin too. He kind of closed out some of those games like super quickly from... seemed like it was out of his hands, but then suddenly you get something like that, but just so much earlier, and you'll close out games like no other character.
42% and a dash attack. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
You simply got outskilled. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. But, I mean, Faifre keeping this lead pretty much textbook stuff so far. He's been pushing him off stage and getting these edge guards really well.
Both of them are just like, no, me, no.
Yeah.
I saw so desperately like, no, don't edge guard me, please, please.
This gun, though, is doing wonders for Faifre off stage, interrupting his recovery.
I was telling you, I was trying to say, that's really where he shines. Nobody uses gun as effective as Faifre, I think.
Yeah. At least in like EU, I don't see anyone use gun like he does.
I would say, like now that EMAS isn't in EU, I would say Faifre is probably one of the best, if not the best Joker.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's very likely.
And he's certainly out here to prove it today. If he can just take this set over Izaw, he has a good chance because he will be in winner's side of top 16 tomorrow. So let's see if he can close out this stock right here. Tries to go for the guns.
That's all it takes.
That was it.
Just shoot him in the head.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Facts. He really just went off stage, jumped, and pressed down, pressed B and down.
Yeah, just like.
And he was just like, "Yeah, you suck. I win.
Got it.
GG's. Shake my hand."
I mean, Izaw picked the character, right? You know what you're signing up for when you're signing up for Pyra Mythra.
Absolutely. And there is a trade-off because that sucks, but what you get on the other hand is a character like no other when it comes to their neutral, their specials, their normals. So let's see if he can make use of his strengths more than Faifre can make use of the weaknesses.
For sure. You know, it's kind of nutty when you have a recovery like that and you're still contender for top 3 in the game.
Yeah, exactly. And that frame trap was ridiculous. It was like, I either get hit by my upper, but I still have enough time to up tilt.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we were just talking about. Those normals, so good.
In those situations, the drift is so important. That's an underrated talent that some players have and some people kind of lack, is being able to mix up your drift after you don't have your fastball. A lot of people just don't do that effectively.
That's so true. I remember watching a video about Nairo when he played, about one of the things he would do was drift one way, air dodge, and then drift another way.
Yeah.
And that could really do a lot for you. And just sneaks in a little back air right there. I thought Faifre was dead for a second. I think there was a moment, right there, we actually saw it on the stream there, right there. If I saw when Faifre tried to edge guard him and he got hit by the uppie, Izaw could have just done the drag down uppie, he would have won that set right there.
Yeah, maybe.
He would. Pyra doesn't die first there.
Oh, the uppie?
Yeah. If he does the drag down,
it's like that's like the weakest spike, isn't there?
No, but Faifre would have died first there.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn, I was pretty sure that that uppie was like super weak.
I mean, I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert, but I've seen it happen, and maybe it's because I play Bowser, but I've just seen that happen to me so many times.
Fair enough.
But I
either.
I wouldn't be surprised. Somebody go lap that.
Yeah. Somebody tell us in chat.
Yeah. Recreate the percentages. Woodia died.
Dean Mama. Thank you.
Sluxia, nah. So maybe not. Maybe
Sluk.
I'm just spreading misinformation right here.
Sluk back from the Philippines. How you doing?
Yeah, how we doing, Chad? You liking... Oh, we are... I just noticed we're past 100 viewers right now.
Yo,
Thank you guys
sick.
so much for tuning in. We're so happy to have you here. So happy, in fact, that we're going to change the system settings.
Yeah, it's important to us that the system settings are correct for all the viewers.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. It's a Faifre thing. Faifre does that. It might be Izaw, I don't know. But I've seen Faifre do that a lot. Just like something is wrong with a Pro Controller connection or something, so you disconnect the controls and shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you feel like something's wrong, you got to fix it. I respect it.
For sure, for sure. I know that Faifre is pretty sensitive to that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
definitely.
the little bit of extra lag or like the little bit of like yeah.
He had a whole thing about... Oh, did he go Link?
Did he?
He did! Yeah!
He does not want to get edge guarded no more.
I like that. When it's like ever since Jonas retired, you don't see Links anywhere. And I feel like Link has that same thing we talked about with Raycos, Melee, and Anvil, where you play a pretty good character, but nobody knows how to play against it because nobody plays this character.
And you might think it's kind of like Link or kind of like Young Link or kind of like Toon Link. It's not. It's different.
Not. Link is a very unique character in this game, I would say.
And I believe Izaw is one of the more technical ones as well. I've seen some clips from him at least that are like, damn, all right. Popping off.
If Jonas is out there in the chat right now, I seriously hope you're watching this, and I want to hear what you have to say about this Izaw Link once we're done with this set.
Yeah, already a pretty good start from Faifre, though I want to point out that switching characters isn't as easy as just now I'm playing something else. It's like I have to get used to how it is to play this character now.
I think that's definitely, if he can't do the bomb in time, and I don't think he can. Good reversal from Faifre there, and another counter. Stop hitting me. Get out of here. Stop.
Get out of here.
Stop.
I'm pressing down B. Leave me alone. But like I said, the character adjustment, that's important.
Absolutely.
So Izaw might need a game to just adjust, oh, how am I doing this again? Because he hasn't played Link much this week, and I've seen him play almost exclusively Pyra.
Absolutely, and I think that's what's hurting him right now, is that he sort of needs still that time to adjust and get back into it. I think that's what makes Proto, Bainham, and MK Leo some of the best players in the world, is that they have near no lag between switching between their characters, right? It's a part of the tactic. And Izaw really needs to use some of that right now, because right now Faifre has a pretty comfortable lead right here. Oh, but a little boomerang into a little cheeky confirm here.
All right, that's a lot of percent.
Is that true?
I mean, on the DI in, it at least looks very true. It might be a DI thing.
That was funky. I've never seen that.
Ooh, can't jump into that. Link's one of Link's biggest strengths is catching jumps. So I can imagine that being a bit problematic for Faifre, who has a little bit of a jump from ledge habit.
Oh, he could have killed him right there with that counter. But I mean, it looks like adjustment period is over.
It really does.
Suddenly, it's just straight up. What a call out!
That's insanity.
What a call out from Izaw right here. I love to see it. Bold play. And a game that looked like it was just going to go to a go next. Suddenly, Izaw putting on so much pressure.
Yeah, for sure. Really showing that matchup last time and getting edge guard like that, it really put a dent in Izaw's just overall chances of winning. And now he's pulling out this Link. He's not getting edge guarded like that. Faifre seems to be struggling a little bit to know how he's going to abuse the weaknesses of Link. I can't blame him.
Yeah. Once again, do you truly know how to play against this character, or have you just played against a Wi-Fi Link once or twice?
Like, oh, wow.
Oh,
calling out that.
Landing on me.
The Link there, infamous for just being used so proficiently by Links to just land on people because it's so good at it. But if you can call it out with an up smash just raw like that, yeah, you're going to get a big reward.
I've never seen soft nair. Oh, he's dead. But are we in the Art of Link video right now? Is this the Art of Link?
He might very well be. Are we seeing a YouTube video?
Yeah, I think we're... hey, YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Hi.
Hi. The Art of Link right here. That was crazy. I've never seen the kind of... I've seen Jay play... I've seen Jay play a lot of Link and stuff. And I don't think I've seen the kind of confirms that Izaw are actually doing out here. He's doing some creative stuff like that. The soft nair into up B. I like that.
Yeah, so it's a lot of good stuff. I mean, the adjustment, you definitely saw he was a little bit shaky with his game plan in the beginning, but adjusted fairly quickly. Only needed one stock.
Was the Aegis only there to contain his true power?
Oh, it might be, because he was looking dominant at the end there. Does Faifre have a few aces up his sleeve of his own?
Was Izaw actually right when he said he deserved to be a second seed? He just needed to use Link?
Yeah. His Pyra Mythra is just like
it's
sandbagging.
A crutch. Yeah, it's a crutch. Ooh.
To give the other guys a chance.
Yeah, exactly. But now, Faifre, you've awoken the sleeping lion, and he is looking mighty hungry.
All right, Arsene is here, but Faifre once again cornering himself. This is kind of what we were talking about in the beginning. Faifre has a tendency to go to this general flowchart of I'm going to the corner with Eha and then I'm bursting out. And it seems like Izaw is dealing with that with just kind of keeping away from his burst range.
Yeah.
Simply enough.
Yeah, like you said, that calculative downloading playstyle of Izaw is really paying off here with the maybe slightly more flowcharty playstyle of Faifre. A really strong flowchart to be sure, but if you know exactly what your opponent is going to do, it doesn't matter how good the option is because you have something in your toolkit in this game to do something about it. But right now, dead even in this game 3.
All right, but definitely, I mean, only one so far that has been pushing Izaw off of his Pyra Mythra. Wow, the footstool again. Damn, Faifre, we can say that he's flowcharty, but he's also technical. That is a good combo because he has those advantage states. That is the thing, though. In that last match, we didn't see his advantage state really pull off much.
And I love this kind of set. We've already have a couple of these before, and we've talked about. No, he didn't have to do that, but I guess he did because he couldn't not throw it because he had picked it up. That was pretty smart from Izaw right there.
Yeah, definitely really difficult to punish right there. The forward are going to catch the jump.
That's going to do it. Wow, great stuff right here. But like I said, this is what I really love to see from these matches right here. Two players that are pushing each other. Like you can tell that they are like driving each other to greater heights by the way that they're playing because they're forcing them to tackle problems they're not used to tackling, and that makes them do new and interesting things. Like what Faifre was just trying to do with Bomb right there. What was bro cooking?
That was almost nutty. Yeah. But I do want to say that if Faifre looks uncomfortable, that's not because he's bad. That's because the other player is like doing something nutty. Oh, wow. Catching the tech actually.
Wow, I am so impressed right now. This is some great gameplay right here.
Yeah, for sure. And Faifre losing that stock quite a while ago, but only taking 28% in the process of clutching back that stock. So it's looking pretty good, but in a mere span of a few seconds.
This boomerang is causing so many troubles for Faifre right now, and Arsene is has barely had time to be here before he's gone again. Homie dipped almost immediately. Bro, that's the hero of time. I'm not messing with that. You're on your own. You know that guy, he kills demons for fun.
Bro, he goes around just like, oh, he goes into a Bokoblin camp like, I guess I'll take these guys. I don't get anything out of it. I'll just do it.
This is canon Tears of the Kingdom Link.
Yeah.
He's about to pull out the huge like death trap machine he's built.
Yeah, he's taking like the ultra hand and just like...
Yeah, exactly. Ultra hand Link coming in.
He's doing like the time backwards thing on the Eha, like just sending it back at you.
Builds the hovercraft, just floats around.
For sure.
All right, Faifre's got quite a mountain to climb here all of a sudden as Izaw is pushing him and pushing him. And these boomerangs are just so hard for Faifre to deal with right now.
Whoa! Oh, that was nuts! What are you doing, Faifre? Pulling that back. It looked lost, but now suddenly it's looking a lot more doable with 56%. Not that much.
You can never count Faifre out. That was very impressive.
Did bro just combo upper into upper as Link?
I don't think that was a combo. I think he just called him out.
Okay, yeah.
But
it just looked
like
strangely true.
This man knows more about Link than I could ever find out, so I'm not going to speak too much about it.
It seems like Faifre is struggling a lot to deal with the bomb. Like, he doesn't quite know what to do when it's there.
In general, the projectiles are causing These men are just jumping on each other's heads. They call it playing Super Mario right now.
Jumping on their noggins like, damn. Arsene? This is scary. He needs to go for a call out right now. And if I know Faifre correctly, he loves to go for those. Edge guarding position goes for there. Oh, okay, though. back into the stage.
He is at such high percentage, and Link is definitely not a character that struggles to kill. So many moves right here could prove fatal for Faifre, but if he can keep his composure, he might just be able to clutch it out. But does the high up B, that could have been 2 frames so easily.
The last sliver of that up B. And
Yeah,
that
Nair will do it. Nair will do it.
But Faifre definitely figuring something out towards the end there. There is second chance of life here. He needed some time to adjust to the Link, but he looked good at the end, I won't lie.
Yeah, that second stock combo was nothing to sneeze at.
That was crazy.
If he can pull out another one of those, maybe there's a comeback in it for Faifre. This Link switch definitely working out for Izaw right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was a bit skeptical because, you know, I thought he switched mains, and it's like often when you go back to a character, it's often like a little bit desperate. But right now, it's looking like it is actually looking like the Pyra Mythra was a crutch. Yeah, it's looking like this is his true main.
Homie honestly did the Rock Lee, like took off the weights. Yeah, and was like, Lee, it's okay. Falls down just 100 kilos, crushes the ground. The Link comes out. He's moving so fast.
Yeah.
How is he doing this?
How's he doing this? And how are you playing around this? Like, it's interesting to see how Izaw is sticking so safely just away from Faifre's burst range because he knows that Faifre bursts like crazy. And if you stay away from that... Ooh, sorry.
Oh my... Dude.
I'm joking, bro. I was casting too hard.
Casting too hard. It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
We've been at it for a long time, people. Please bear with us. But we're not going anywhere, not while there's sets like this to watch. Because Faifre is looking like he wants to still go to that Game 5 that we all want to see. I know there's not a single person out there in chat that doesn't want to see this Game 5 happening right now. And Faifre's looking like he's the man to do it. But Link, kind of heavy, actually.
Yeah. That's he's underrated on his weight. Like, survivability of Link is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
He likes to keep you away from him, and he's got a good recovery, and on top of that, he's pretty heavy.
Yeah, and suddenly Faifre has no Ascent to help with that heaviness that Link has, so he has to get creative all of a sudden and not desperate, because at this point, Link could actually kill him.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely looking a bit more scary. Yeah, you don't want to lose your stock first, almost at 200% as that Aya does his last damage.
And I don't think anything will kill here. 290. Is he playing Bowser right now? What's this?
What's going on here?
Oh, at 27. You don't want any more damage. Stop the bleeding right now before it becomes too late. Because otherwise, you could find yourself in loser's side of top 16 tomorrow.
And Faifre definitely does not want to be there after he had a really great pool performance. You don't want to fall to losers already.
And I don't think he plans to, but you can tell that Izaw has sort of conditioned him not to challenge him too much off stage, just goes for the side Bs instead of maybe the counter or the down air to get a spike, and that's death.
Oh my god, I was about to comment on the explosivity of Joker, but he definitely pulled that back with just the Link combos being insane. But I mean, don't scoff at Faifre's combos either, because he can definitely pull these back at any minute's notice.
I mean, if there's any character that can do it, right? It's definitely Joker and Faifre.
For sure.
Good grab right there. I like that from Faifre.
Offstage
he really needs to get creative with it. Link is turning out to be rather difficult to give with the guns. It seems like he doesn't fall that far away, and his up B is good enough that he can still drift back in.
Yeah, Faifre is just doing it for the extra damage at this point.
Like the 2% extra. Yeah.
But like he's not getting anything out of it, but...
Is here. I think he could have gone for the down air actually there.
Yeah.
But you gotta respect it. Faifre has to close this out before this Arsene gets gone, and preferably even sooner than that. But Izaw is proving to be so tricky. I'm wondering if he can even take this stock before Izaw makes something big happen. This is the moment where you dig deep, because this is your potential last stock of winner's side. He won't die just yet.
Are just not being closed out. Faifre is so lost on how to kill. He can't edge guard. He's struggling on ledge trapping. He's so lost on how to get these kills, but he's cooking with something with that bomb.
2%, baby. Crazy stuff.
But it looked cool, though.
Yeah, it looked cool. And then meanwhile... Oh. Oh, no. Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you.
He's stuck in the blender for sure right now. This is looking so rough.
He's getting hit by everything. Goes high. A little bit desperate, maybe. 130%, but Arsene is here. This is the time to clutch, Faifre. If you've got any gas left in that tank, Now is the time to get it out and show it. But that's it.
Damn!
That's it.
Back air 1 into up tilt, really closing that. Izaw moving on to winner's side. He's backing up his claims on how good he is, and he's definitely showing that, yeah, I'm here and I'm as good as I was.
Wow. Very well done from Izaw right there. I did not see that coming.
No,
I
neither.
did not.
Especially after that game 1.
Yeah, exactly. The Link proving to be a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
Certainly not washed or retired or old
not at all.
or crusty. That looked clean and fresh.
For sure, for sure. It's really interesting how Faifre just lost to what to do in general.
Izaw, you got to come talk to us right now, man. Tell me what just happened.
Well, he really knows the Pyra Mythra matchup like too good. He knows how to touch me and just like either make me take a shit ton of damage or I just die.
Yeah.
And if I don't die, I get the ledge, and he knows how to keep me at the ledge so that I die. And Faifre plays in a way where he continuously is jumping. He's dashing and jumping and dashing and jumping and dashing in and shielding and jumping. And he's very like heavy movement based. Mythra kind of struggles to deal with Joker's jumps compared to Link.
Yeah.
Because Link, the thing is, Mythra kind of has to approach, but Link makes him approach. He can't shoot his gun. I can set up bomb traps, I can throw boomerang, trade damage, eventually I win.
Yeah, we talked about that whole thing with gun being a problem for Pyra before you went into the match. And I mentioned that Faifre really is one of the best at using gun with Joker. So I think it made sense. I think we were both surprised to see the Link. And it seemed like right at the beginning of the first game where you switched, it was a bit of a rocky start. Bit hard for you to switch up, but then suddenly you just switched into gear, and it was all
my Link is really rusty. Like It
did not look like that.
No, it is. To anyone who knows how to play Link, they saw an extremely half-assed Link. I haven't touched Link in like almost 7 to 8 months.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, but some of my muscle memory is still there, and
there were some confirms in there. They were still working.
My muscle memory is still there for some things. There's like a shit ton of things I still need to work on that Link. Looking back at it, but the thing is, I know how to beat him with Link because I just gotta bully him into jumping, and then every time he jumps, nair.
Yeah.
Every time he thinks he's going to be able to approach me, I land my nair and then another nair. And he doesn't know how to deal with it. There is a way to deal with it, but he just doesn't know how to deal with it really well. My disadvantage with Link was terrible. I could have easily lost just based on how I played disadvantage. And I did a lot of like weird mix-ups.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of bomb recoveries or the traditional...
No, the bomb recoveries were there. It was more so like the landing... And the shield pressure was not patient enough. Like I did nair into landing downer at some point. In my head, I'm like, why did I do that? Yeah. But it's like a Mythra instinct to press it.
Yeah. And that's what we talked about. That thing about switching your mentality when not just what you're doing, but also the mentality of what you can actually do with a character when you switch can be really tricky.
Yeah.
And we've also been talking a lot about Faifre's playstyle. He has a tendency to corner himself and then burst out, which can be a little bit tricky to deal with, but if you know how to deal with it. And I definitely saw you keeping out of his burst range far away and just forcing him to approach instead. So I feel like you dealt with that in a really, really beautiful way with Link, where you forced him to approach and just stay far away from his burst range, so we were in no danger of just getting hit by that, and let him corner himself instead.
Yeah. Exactly, and then he has to jump, or he does jump in it, because he doesn't roll too much. And even if he rolls, I don't really care too much. So the amount of jumps he gives me is good for me, and the amount that he's trying to punish my nair, because he shield dashes and grabs a lot, is good for me, because I get to just keep hitting him.
Yeah.
I was planning on edgeguarding him much better, but because my Link is rusty, I didn't get to it.
Yeah.
But I think Link edgeguards the shit out of Joker.
Really?
Because nair just defeats tether. Like you can just put out like three.
Yeah,
in
like
a ro-
Mario
three
Nair
in a row.
would do the same thing and stuff like that.
Yeah, but this is like the biggest nair.
Yeah.
So imagine, and I can do 3 in a row, and then I can reverse up B on top of it. So it's like a shit show of things that he has to deal with. And then Arsene is not too bad. Like I can put him in a bad angle where I get to reverse up B his Arsene every single time. I don't really get there. I got down tilt kills instead and just straight up anti-air kills and out of shield kills instead.
Yeah, there were a lot of call-outs that it was based on. A lot of your kills were you saying, I know you're going to do this.
Yeah, you're going to jump or you're going to
the
struggle out of
forward air
shield.
really closed out a lot of stocks for you, especially at early percents where you're just like, I know you're going to jump right here. Bop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, we talked a bit about, just to sort of close this up, you're moving on to top 16 winners side tomorrow. Congratulations.
Cool, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you've been confident all day, thinking you were
I have been really unconfident all day.
Really?
Because, dude, yesterday,
Yeah.
you know the story. I slept, I was falling asleep, and then, like, as I was dozing off, the mattress, the pumpable mattress, started like losing air slowly. So I started waking up when I felt like parts of my body getting cold, and I was like, oh shit, my body is touching the floor and I'm freezing. So I had to wake you up.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, can I borrow like
No,
a
I
little...
think you saw me actually sitting on my phone because I was not quite
exactly.
asleep
I didn't want
yet.
to wake anyone up.
And you were like, hey, dude, can I get a mattress? Because I'm sleeping on the floor.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah, of course, man.
Dude, I need my 8 hours of sleep. Like, I slept 6 hours. I've been, like, half zoned out all day.
Same.
I look into the crowd of people, and, like, I see, like, 50% of what's going on.
Yeah.
And, I've been zoned out a lot.
It's really hard to perform like that.
It is.
I will, for the final question, do you think we'll see the link again tomorrow in top 16?
Sure. I mean, against Faifre, for sure. Because, like, the Pyra Mythra, it's just not worth it, you know?
Yeah.
At least, like, it's just unforgiving.
Yeah.
But with Link, it's at least forgiving. And it's the reverse. It can actually be unforgiving for Joker. Like, he loses his jump off stage, he's just dead.
Yeah.
And I like to play on that because I hit him every time he double jumps in. Like, with Mythra, I get a hit sometimes, and then he has, like, 5 mix-ups on top of the double jump being lost that I have to deal with, and I don't get much. But Link just nairs more.
Yeah.
I might pull out Link against matchups that I just can't figure out. We'll see. Again, I'm rusty, so I'm probably gonna play an hour or two of Link downstairs just to kind of get him warmish.
Yeah.
With
Cool.
someone.
And as the last question,
By the way, I'll join you guys from now on. Do I have more games?
No, you're done.
No. Okay.
You're
So
done.
if
I believe
Sorry?
was this our
I
last
could be in
set?
Cruise, yeah.
This was our last set, I believe.
Was that the
Sorry?
final set?
I
Is
think this
everyone-
was our final set.
Sure, I'm down for Cruise.
Yeah, now it's cruise after this. It's crew battles after
Oh, is this crew battles
Sure.
now?
But as a last question,
Yeah.
Are you telling
is
me
there
I gotta
anyone?
calm more now?
No. Is there anyone
Yeah.
tomorrow
Yeah.
you have your eyes set on, like, I want to beat that person?
The only person I feel like I struggle against because I just don't know the matchup that well is Rage.
Yeah.
Everyone else I feel is more than doable, and in my past I've beaten people that are harder. It's just Rage is like good, and it's a matchup that I'm not too comfortable with.
Yeah.
What about KP after your set today? You still feel like if you meet him again, you could...
I was really unconfident. Like, as soon as I won game 1, I feel like he kind of threw it because he directional air dodged really bad. when I got him. But I was really nervous, and I was really unconfident at that point.
Okay.
Like I said, like, I was really tired. I was unfocused. I felt unconfident. I lost a lot of moments that I shouldn't have lost. I like impatiently approach and just try to hit him instead of play the game.
Well,
But I'm not. I want to beat KP.
yeah.
But the guy I'm set on is trying to beat Rage at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good goal. Get that revenge.
I will have to disappoint you a bit because I think Rage is going to play Shulk all day tomorrow.
Oh, shit!
Really?
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
you
You know,
said that
if he does
earlier.
Shulk, I'll do Link because Shulk is a very jumpy character.
Yeah, true.
True.
Well, I'll make sure you get your 8 hours today, or
Hell
we try
yeah.
to get your 8 hours.
Tonight we're
And
getting
I
8
won't-
hours.
So tomorrow when you sit here, I don't want to hear any excuses.
No. I mean, listen, man, you were there. You know.
Yeah,
that.
I know. No, it's fair. Today, it's
Yeah.
very warranted.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to use that excuse. because,
Do you know when we start tomorrow?
I think
Well,
it's 12. Yeah.
12 is a good time.
Yeah.
All right.
But thank you so much.
Yeah.
I saw.
So do you guys?
Yeah, you can come join us. I think we're doing.
we got to wrap
crew.
it up a little bit because
Yeah.
we're selecting
Are you guys
crews.
gonna commentate Cruise at all?
I believe so. I think we're also playing in cruise just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we will
got
be
you.
commentating because we're not playing all
And
the time.
if not,
right?
we'll see you tomorrow, Izaw. Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much for tuning in for this right now for our bracket and our Gauntlet stage. That's it for me and Warabi. See you later.